Hello there, World of Tankers! Welcome to the channel. And you may be wondering, is today's video clickbait? Is Wargaming actually breaking the game, or is this Droodles just making another stupid video? And while I would love for this video to actually be a joke, no, this is not clickbait. Wargaming, in my personal opinion, is going to be destroying the fairness of World of Tanks Blitz in the next update with the brand new Polish heavy tanks. Now, the heavy tanks themselves are fine. I think that all the vehicles are probably going to be decently balanced. I mean, the 60 TP is the tier 10, and while it seems to outclass the E100 in certain areas, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a broken vehicle. However, the new consumables that are going to be available on those tanks are going to be breaking the game. Now, currently, we have two consumables that are pretty broken. We've got improved engine power boost, which lets you go 5 kilometers per hour faster in reverse and 10 faster in reverse, which is great. And the best of all is reactive armor. It changes your hit points to take 20% of less damage on any shell received for 15 or 20 seconds, depending on which consumable you're running. Now, that is busted. That means that the T125 set point pool, which is around 2,500, goes to around 3,000 for that 20 seconds. It's insane. And yeah, it's just busted. That's all I have to say about those consumables. But they are nowhere near as busted as the new tungsten shells that are going to be coming into the game. Now, if we pull up Google Docs here and we take a look, let's just read what Wargaming says themselves. New consumables. Polish heavies comprise all the characteristic traits of their type. Good armor, high damage per shot, and moderate speed. They're pretty straightforward and suitable for everyone. We've decided to diversify that basic gameplay for each of these Polish tanks. So let's meet and greet the brand new consumables and provisions. Now, the crew mastery provisions are the same as always. They're adding the 10%, the 3% consumables. That's obviously normal that every tank gets. It's just like the pudding and tea for the British tanks. But what is different is tier 8 through 10 tungsten shells will improve damage variation from regular, which is normally a 75% to 125%. So that means that when you shoot a shot, let's say it's a high explosive shell from a Scorpion G, that has a 600 average damage shot. Now, if you get a min roll of that, it's only 75% from the normal 100% damage, so like 460 or something. And then if you get a max roll on that, which is like 800 damage or something, then it's 125% extra. So that's your difference there. It's either 25% higher on a roll or 25% lower, and it can be anywhere in between as well. But the new tungsten shells, which last for 20 seconds, increases your damage range from 105% to 120%. Now, I pulled out the average of that, all that, did the median. It's a 12.5% increase on average damage when that tungsten shells is added on. Now, a 12.5% increase means that the normal damage of the 60 TP, which was 600, now multiply that by 0.125, and you get 75, which means that if you had 75 to 600, your average damage for 20 seconds, which is 2 shots, is 675 damage. That is stupid. I don't even understand why they would do that. Now, if we go to Blitzhanger right here, I would like to check out what the average damage, if we go to, European nation, there's the 60 TP. What is the high explosive? High explosive is 680 average damage. So if we go back to the Google spreadsheet and we go back and pull out the calculator, so it's 680 damage, and multiply that by 0.125. Your average damage is now added up by 85, so 680, and we get a total of 765 high explosive damage now, instead of your normal 680, again, for 20 seconds. So if you come up behind a light tank or a bat chat, you instantly slap that on, and your average damage goes up 85. It's actually ridiculous. Also, sorry for the phone call in the background, but yeah, this tank, I don't know what to say. This is going to be from tier 7 to tier 10. Why did they think this is a fair and balanced idea? You're just increasing the damage, basically making the E100 literally irrelevant now, at least for 20 seconds, should I say. Now, the next one is on the improved gunpowder, which will increase shell velocity up to 35% during the battle. Now, this does not say there is a cooldown whatsoever, which means that your shell velocity is just 35% better. Yep, that's right. Now you don't need to run your improved projectile speed on the, the equipment. I don't remember what it's called, but you don't need to run that, because now you can have faster shells with the 60 TP while basically sacrificing nothing on the vehicle of your equipment. So you can have better aiming time, 35% better shell velocity, or you can run double shell velocity and make it like 70% better, which is just ridiculous when you think about it. because obviously, I don't remember what the equipment's called. Let me just check. It's Supercharge, that's it. So Supercharge adds 30% shell velocity, but you can run double Supercharge, basically, which means 65% better shell velocity. Why? And then the final one is gear oil and improved gear oil. Now, improved gear oil will enhance the engine power by 3% and 6%. So the first one does 3%, and then the better one, which is improved, does 6%. Not to mention, it will increase max forward speed by +2 and +4, which means that both of them are doing this. So that means in total, you're getting 4 kilometers per hour forward and 8 in reverse. So if we go over to our 60 TP, which is what? It goes normally forwards in 36. Now it's able to go 40 kilometers per hour forward, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's +2. Oh, no, it's +2 and +4 kilometers per hour, respectively. Oh, okay, so it's actually +6. Sorry, misspoke. So it goes 42 kilometers per hour forwards, and in reverse, it's, what, +6, so it's going to go 21 kilometers per hour in reverse. So what was a slow vehicle is now going to be busted. I don't know what to say. Wargaming basically made these vehicles broken. This is the dumbest thing I have ever seen since that little gear icon that you could have put on that Wargaming was going to test for the FE2 and 5B that would bring your hit points back by like 10 or 20%. This is stupid, should not be in the game in my personal opinion, and it breaks the point of a fair and balanced game. These tanks are gaining advantages that other vehicles don't have the option of running. Imagine a Chieftain Mark 6 and then you could just, boom, put on more damage with your Hess shells and then increase your top speed to 50 kilometers per hour. No, that would be stupid and broken. So why does a tank that's supposed to be comparable to the E100 get these consumables and provisions? What the absolute bleeping bleep. Wargaming, if you're watching this video, I would like to know what drugs you were taking when you thought that this was a smart idea. Like, I understand that you want to make these tanks enticing to the community and fun to play, but you don't need to make the vehicles broken and just outlandishly stupid on consumables compared to every other vehicle in the game. I would suggest, if you're watching the video, to not add these into the game. You can put speed boost on the tank, that's fine. Reactive armor, I don't really think that's a fair thing. But for the most part, putting on something that increases your damage per shot and negates low rolls to a 0% possibility, and a consumable that literally makes your vehicle go faster, it's stupid. I just don't understand that. The 60 TP is supposed to be a slow, heavy tank, very comparable to the E100. And now it's going to go 21 in reverse and 42 forwards. It will be the next used comp tank, and it will be nerfed. I'm very confident that something will be nerfed on this vehicle when it does come out because of these stupid consumables that Wargaming has decided to put into the game. I would suggest for anybody that disagrees with what is going to happen to these tanks that they go to the Wargaming server and state your opinions. I'm not saying make a raid or anything. Don't do something stupid and get yourself banned off the server. But what I am saying is that you guys should definitely say if you agree with this or disagree on the Wargaming official Discord, because this is stupid. This should not exist in my opinion, and it's breaking the balance of the game. More than the game's breaking balance already has been. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video and want to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. As I told you, this is not clickbait. This is actually real. Some of you might be thinking for me to say, ha ha, April Fools, I gotcha. Ha, got him. Yeah, no. Unfortunately not. This is the reality I live in. Huh. Why did I have to become a World of Tanks Blitz YouTuber? Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. As always, if you'd like to see more like it, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye!